Alright, let's roll.
Yeah, that is good.
What exactly is your idea?
I plan on having Ted as the boyfriend in the relationship with Anita as the girlfriend, and before the chorus I would quite like to have them as the going out and they're sort of happy, and then during the chorus them breaking up, and then after the chorus sort of just how they are now, but then sort of go back to the start, but have different things in it, not just keep on replaying the same footage.
Your song is kind of fast paced, so are you going to make sure you cut to the beat and use a large number of cuts?
Yes, because then I think that adds to the effect and it will make the audience seem more interested in it. Lil.
What type of genre is your music video, and is it aimed globally or is it to a specific area?
I think it's pop, and I would probably say it was more aimed to London or England area.
Could you explain why you were using narrative again, please?
Just because I think it would fit the video.
In a sentence, what do you see the story being? Because I've got in my head what I think you think the story is, but what do you think the story is of this song?
So what I would have it look like?
Yeah, what is the story?
So
what's going to happen?
basically just have boyfriend and girlfriend, happy, break up, so like the arguments and sort of stuff that they have, and then the after effect of what happens when they break up, and then
Why did they break up?
because at the start of the song it says the empty promises, so it's kind of like,
So she's always getting let down or something like that?
yeah, or so she may always be lying to him, and then he always feels like he's just sort of being shoved to one side, and then she's sort of like
So she's the bad guy in this video, because usually it's the bloke that's the bad guy.
yeah.
It's a good idea. I like that. Does that answer your question, Becca?
Yeah, it does.
You mentioned that you want you were thinking of having a stage in your music video, so would you put a band performance in, and could you incorporate that with the band so they could be performing that part?
That's a good idea. Probably, because then it would make it a bit easier than trying to cram a certain amount of people into a room to make it look like there was enough people to have a house party.
I was going to say, with the performance element that you were talking about, you also mentioned that you might use a green screen in it. What I was thinking is that you could have the band, maybe he's on the green screen, performing with maybe images behind them that sort of sum up what's going on. So it could be like when they're all loved up, it could be hearts, and it could be broken hearts and stuff like that. Just an idea.
Gareth?
With your location, you talked about going to a shopping centre. Have you asked for permission to go there, or are you just going to go there and film?
I'm probably going to ask before, because I don't want to get kicked out and then banned from the shopping centre, because that wouldn't be very good. And it would then also muck up filming, because then if I've already started to film and I filmed a lot, but I still need to film more and I'm kicked out, I then wouldn't be able to continue the filming. So, yeah, as well.
Do your crew live locally, or do you have to pay for them?
No, they're all within either walking distance of the locations, or because we've got 16 plus voters, we should be free. Sit down.
Yeah, if you don't get access to the stage, where else would you film?
I would probably leave the idea out and then go with shopping centre. Or so if I can't film the shopping centre, I would film on stage. But if I can't do that, film the shopping centre. If I can't do either, I would then have them perform outside in porch area or something. Magic.
Can you expand on the artist's brand identity? What they'll have or do to make them stand out?
I'm not too sure, because I quite like them to sort of be sort of fit in. But I think I would have them in either clothing or just have some form of way that you could tell who they were.
Moving on from Ted's idea about the performance, would you have to include more crew members, like more people to be in the band?
Probably, but they might be like extras rather than the main focus.
What other camera techniques would you use apart from just close-ups?
So the same question that I asked Gareth. What do you envisage this? What other kind of music video, or what do you envisage this looking like?
I think parts of it, I quite like it to look like the children's ZA team, where it's like just got the girl or lady walking through the streets, just sort of everything blurring behind her, sort of like she's the main focus. But I wouldn't have that throughout the entire film.
To me, what I would watch if I was you, because the song reminded me a lot of Panic at the Disco, and I would spend some time looking at some Panic videos to see how they shoot things, just to get some ideas of the kind of style. Do you see that as well with the song? Yeah, so I would think about looking at their videos and seeing if there's any ideas you can get from them.
What sort of props are we having in the music video?
I would, if I went with having a band, then probably like guitar, drums, and a microphone, which I wouldn't have to buy because I know people who have a guitar, and then I know that my cousin's got a drum kit, so it's not too bad.
Who's actually going to be a part of the band? Because you only said that the main characters also use barriers.
With their permission, obviously, I would use like James, and then Melinda.
Or the school band.
You know, for your ethnicity, you said white females when your main female is Asian. Don't you think you should like grab more audience by doing all ethnicity for females?
Can you rephrase the question?
Okay, you know, for your, you said it's mostly aimed to white females.
Yes.
But the main female in your video
is Asian.
Yeah. Don't you think you should change your idea for ethnicity to be all like races, females, and
I see where you're coming from, but I think the reason why I said white is because the majority of the people that I'd have in my video are white, because you've got like
yeah, but it's the same for females instead of males.
Yeah, so you're coming from.
I would think about doing the opposite and actually recast the main girl as white. So I think you would fit the role actually.
That sounds
Do you think people will like the genre?
I got one more point, Rachel. Have you ever seen Peep Show?
No.
Who's seen Peep Show?
Yeah.
Yeah? The way that Peep Show is shot is that, so say if we're having a conversation, right? It's all shot from the point, so say I'm talking now, it'd be shot from your point of view. And as soon as you say something, it'll be shot from my point of view. I think for the narrative elements of your video, it might be a really interesting idea to go with that. So you have, if you have a look at Peep Show and have a look at what I actually mean, because it's hard to explain it, but I think it'd be really interesting to see a video where it's just, in the breakup scenes, we just see it shot from point of views. Just an idea.